Yash and Mitu are on a mission to find Kittu. Yash is riding the bike while Mitu enjoys some mangoes.
Hey Kittu, can you remember the last time you talked to your sister?
Mitu shares that his sister had gone to the forest to get oranges that day but never came back. All of a sudden, I received a signal indicating that someone had taken her, and the communication was lost.
Oh, so that's it.
As Yash's bike cruises through the air, he spots something in front. Swiftly, he passes his telescope to Mitu, urging him to take a closer look. Mitu gazes ahead and notices a group of people. Yash pulls out his flare gun and starts shooting it into the air. Mitu starts shouting loudly,
"Here is bomb! Here is bomb! Run!"
Everyone thinks that someone is throwing bombs from above, so they all start running. One man hides behind the bushes with his child. Seeing this, memories of Yash's father come rushing back to him. Now, Yash's father is no longer in this world, and Yash is feeling completely alone. Tears start falling from Yash's eyes. He lets go of the handle with one hand and wipes his tears away.
What happened, Yash? Why are you crying?
Nothing, my friend. Just some old memories came back.
Suddenly, something clicks in Yash's mind. The book containing the history of Yash's father had a thick back cover. Maybe there's a hidden secret inside it.
Kittu, we need to go back to Gostistan.
Yash takes his bike back towards Gostistan. Meanwhile, Rajni had caused havoc in the Himalayan peaks. The snow-covered slopes were collapsing and falling down. Rajni and Bill start running from there. Bill was accustomed to walking on snow, but Rajni was struggling to run properly on it.
Rajni, hurry, look, the snow is rapidly approaching us.
But suddenly, Bill moves ahead, and Rajni gets trapped under the collapsing snow. Bill runs back to save Rajni. Gradually, Bill's speed increases even faster than a storm. Bill starts talking to the wind. Like a superhero, Bill dives straight into the snow and emerges with Rajni. Rajni was gasping for breath. She was panting heavily.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine, Bill.
Suddenly, a huge bird comes there and perches on Bill's shoulder, trying to convey something.
We need to go back to the tribe immediately. My mother is very ill.
Bill and Rajni start heading towards the tribe. After a while, they reach the tribe. Bill's mother was very sick, her eyes were red, and she couldn't speak. The tribal doctor tells Bill that he needs to find a special herb from the Himalayan forest to save his mother's life.
Can you tell me about that herb? I'll do whatever it takes to save my mother.
The doctor explains the details, and Bill immediately sets out for the Himalayas without delay.
Hold on, Bill. I'll come with you.
Bill and Rajni start their journey to get the herb. Meanwhile, Yash and Mitu reach Gostistan. Yash heads straight to the library to look for the Ghost Hunter book. He finds it and starts flipping through the pages. Suddenly, Yash sees a familiar face, his father's, in the book. When Yash turns the book over, he notices that the back cover is unusually thick. As Yash shakes the book, he hears a strange metallic sound coming from it.
Looks like my hunch was right. There's definitely something hidden inside it.
But Yash wasn't sure how to open the cover of the book. He tried moving it around, but the cover wouldn't open.
Let me give it a try, Yash.
Mitu also gave it a shot, but the cover stayed shut. Suddenly, Yash closed his eyes and focused, placing his hand on the back cover, trying something. There was a small secret pocket behind the book, and inside was a key.
Yash, you've got this power within you.
This is just the beginning. My dad has given me a lot of powers.
Yash looked at the key.
Hey buddy, this key seems like it's for some kind of lock.
This key looks like it belongs to a vault.
Hearing the word vault, Yash started to remember something. There was a vault, and a guy was closing its door. However, Yash couldn't remember all the details clearly.
I can't remember exactly, but I've seen a lock that this key might fit.
Yash and Mitu begin searching for the vault in Gostistan. Yash checks every corner of Gostistan, but they can't find the vault anywhere. Feeling a bit defeated, they sit near the swimming pool. Yash starts tossing some rocks into the pool. Mitu joins in, picking up a small rock and throwing it into the pool, but it doesn't bounce like usual. Suddenly, Yash recalls something.
Hey Kittu, do you know my swimming pool empties itself after 2 days? I don't understand, where does the water go itself? Oh, I think maybe under the pool.
Yash quickly empties the swimming pool of water and starts digging it with a shovel. Mita joins in to help, and they dig for about 2 hours until they uncover a plate beneath the pool. When Yash retrieves the plate, revealing a tunnel underneath. Yash promptly goes to his bedroom and grabs a flashlight. With Mitu alongside, they enter the tunnel. The tunnel seems well traveled, as if nobody has been there in years. Cobwebs hang in places. Progressing through the tunnel, Yash and Mitu finally reach the vault.
Hey, this is the basement.
Yash takes out a key from his pocket and puts it into the vault door. As he inserts the key, the door starts to move. Mitu, feeling afraid, hides behind Yash. Slowly, the door begins to open. Yash and Mitu enter the vault. Inside, there was a treasure trove with heaps of jewels and pearls. Mitu is fascinated by the treasure, while Yash starts examining the vault. Suddenly, Yash's attention is drawn to a belt that looks quite attractive.
What is this thing?
Yash picks up the belt and notices that it has spaces designed for a total of 5 stones on the front. Yash is puzzled about its purpose. He tries it on and fastens it around his waist. As he does so, he feels a special power emanating from it.
This belt is making me feel powerful. It must belong to my dad, and maybe these 5 spaces are meant for those 5 stones.
Yash, that belt suits you well.
Thank you, me too. But now we have to find Kittu.
I'll keep this book with me. It contains ways to defeat ghosts and a lot of information.
Yash and Mitu exit the tunnel and set out to find Kittu. Bill and Rajani make their way to the jungles of the Himalayas. Bill tries to find the special herbal plant using its smell, but the jungle is filled with so many different types of plants that they get confused. Bill focuses really hard and follows the healer's advice. Suddenly, a light starts shining around Bill, and the plants around him start glowing. One of the plants lands right in Bill's hands.
Wow.
Bill opens his eyes and smiles. With the plant in hand, Bill and Rajani head back to their tribe. Meanwhile, Anadi has returned from the ghost universe and brought 2 of his disciples, Aju and Raju. They ask him about the ghost universe. Anadi explains that in the ghost universe, all the ghosts had attacked him a lot, but he is no less. He turned the tables and defeated all the ghosts.
So what did you do to Jalch's, Master?
Oh, it was just a little trick on my part.
Anadi explains that Jalchas was quite a powerful guy, but Anandi is also quite powerful in his own way. Anadi defeated Jalchas and turned him into minced meat, and the other ghosts in the ghost universe automatically let him go.
Master, your power is unbeatable.
After that, Anadi starts sharing some of his stories with Aju and Raju. Suddenly, Jalchas launches an attack.
Come out, Anadi. I won't spare you.
Master, this guy seems to be made of water.
Anadi explains to Aju and Raju this is Jalchas. As soon as they hear the name Jalchas, Aju and Raju hide inside the cave. But Anadi gets ready to confront Jalchas. Anadi's face turns really red because he's super angry, and the ocean water starts swirling around like crazy because of his anger. Anadi rises up from the water.
Jalchas, today you're not getting away alive.
A big fight starts between Anadi and Jalchas. Jalchas makes a wild water storm, and Anadi gets caught in it. But guess what? Anadi can control water too. He makes these big water balls and throws them at Jalchas, and they're so strong that Jalchas falls down. Anadi takes this chance and escapes from the water storm. But Jalchas gets his power back and hurts Anadi. Anadi gets super mad. He closes her eyes and turns the ocean water into a kind of rope, and he uses it to catch Jalchas. No matter how hard he tries, Jalchas can't break free from the water rope.
This is my territory. My powers become twice as strong here. You can't defeat me here.
Suddenly, spirits from the ghost universe appear and take Jalchas away with them.
He escaped. Otherwise, today I would have finished his story.
As soon as Jalchas is gone, Aju and Raju arrive there.
Master, you hit Jalchas like a boxer.
Anadi starts telling his boxing stories to Aju and Raju. Anadi starts bragging about his bravery. Meanwhile, Yash and Mita reach a huge forest while searching for Kittu. Mita starts shouting loudly.
Sis, where are you?
I can't understand how this other ghost hunter showed up and why he captured Kittu.
Suddenly, Yash's watch alarm starts ringing. It means there's a ghost nearby. Yash parks his bike and starts searching for the ghost. Thick trees are all around, and the ghost is hidden among the trees. Mitu also starts searching for the ghost, and out of nowhere, Yash glances behind and realizes Mitu is missing. Yash's watch starts making a loud noise.
Did the ghost do something to Mitu? What will I say to Kittu if something happens to Mitu?
Quickly activating his gun and using his watch to track the ghost's location, Yash finds it right by a nearby tree. He forms a tornado with his gun and directs it towards the tree. The ghost gets caught in the whirlwind, but surprisingly, Mitu also gets pulled into it. Reacting swiftly, Yash aims his gun at the tornado. Yash fires his gun, and the capsule from it enters the tornado, hitting the ghost directly and trapping it inside. Yash quickly gains control of the tornado using his gun. But Mitu.
Mitu, are you also?
Yeah, I'm a ghost, but even I get scared of ghosts.
Yash takes Mitu to a nearby pond and gives him some water to calm down. They continue their search for Kittu. Meanwhile, Jalchas, after being defeated by Anadi, goes to his brother Velchas in the ghost universe.
I have to find a way to conquer the Earth. I have a deep dislike for humans.
No need to worry, Valchas. We're on your side.
Go create a ghost army.
Just then, Velchas spots his younger brother Jalchas. Jalchas informs Velchas that Anadi has managed to escape from the ghost universe and has left him in a weakened state.
Go and get him here in any condition.
Jalchas sets off with a bunch of ghosts to track down Anadi. Yash and Mita keep looking for Kittu and end up in a really interesting place. It's like a big fancy estate, with nice houses and beautiful ponds.
Hey Yash, this place looks very cool.
Let's go Mitu and check it out.
Yash parks his bike and they start exploring. Down below, Yash notices something strange. Big glass bottles placed around, and there are ghosts trapped inside them.
What's going on here? Something's not right.
I think my sister might be here. Yash, please help her.
And then Mita starts crying.
Hey, don't worry. I'll make sure Kittu is safe.
Yash starts wiping Mita's tears when suddenly they hear footsteps coming closer. They quickly hide behind a tree. The people walking by have unique outfits and are moving in an orderly way. They're leading a captured ghost in a glass box.
Seems like there's a powerful ghost hunter around here.
Yash promptly hides his bike behind some bushes. Nearby, an elderly lady is drying clothes. Yash discreetly grabs 2 scarves and then, out of nowhere, an old man notices Yash and starts heading his way.
Oh, why is this guy approaching me?
Yash and Mita step back, but the man takes off Yash's scarf.
Could you be Vikrant's son? Your face looks a lot like Vikrant's.
Hearing his dad's name, Yash is surprised.
Uncle, how do you know my dad?
The man explains that Yash's dad was his good friend and that Yash also had a brother.
My brother? I have a brother too.
But then a bunch of soldiers show up and the man hurries away. Yash and Mitu hide behind a hut.
Mitu, did you catch that? I have a brother.
Right then, the sound of drums and trumpets fills the air.
Listen up, everyone! Our prince has called for a court meeting.
This is the prince of this kingdom. Just like Yash, he's a big-time ghost hunter too. He's not that old, but loves taking on those big, bad ghosts. Everyone in the prince's kingdom lives happily, and he takes really good care of them. He's got these places called ghost chambers set up all over his kingdom, where they catch and hold ghosts. The prince has this special sword that's the only thing that can open the door to the ghost chambers. So, ghosts can't really escape from there. He's got his own group of soldiers too, and they're split into different teams. There's even a special ghost fighter team that's in charge of handling ghosts. During the day, they rest, but at night, they're out in the kingdom, making sure all the ghosts are under control. Because of them, everyone in the kingdom sleeps peacefully.
Today, they brought a pink ghost to the prince's place, and that's why everyone from the kingdom was called there.
Could this be Kittu?
What's gonna happen next? Will Yash rescue Kittu, and will Bill be able to save his mom? We'll find out in the next episode.